Hello, Blizzard fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Blizzard upload. This is Professional Starcraft, Game 2 between MaNa and Trap. And let's see, last game, MaNa took it using Blink Stalkers and not much else. Exceptional macro, exceptional micro, and Trap is going to be hard-pressed to come back to take the series, going 2 games to 0 against MaNa from this point on. And Trap will have to win this game to tie it up. And if MaNa wins, then he will go home and go to the next round up 2-1, and Trap will be going home. So let's see what each player has in mind here as we just kind of macro up a little bit. And let's head on up to... I'm trying to stream here at the same time that I am casting this. I am at twitch.tv/FalconPaladin. And so let's do a quick check at the dashboard. I think we're going to label this. Yeah, label this broadcast Heart of the Swarm Trap versus MaNa. And we'll call this Starcraft Heart of the Swarm in English. We'll update that. Okay, I think that worked. Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like it paused. Okay. Alright, so it looks like the game paused while I was doing that, and let's go ahead. I think we're good to go. Let's hop on over back to Starcraft and get the game started up again. And there it is. Okay, so next time I think I'll do that beforehand, but forgive me for the glitches. This is my first time streaming to Twitch and recording at the same time. So, alright, production tab shows cybernetic core going up. Gateways are already up. They are not producing Zealot, which I feel is an appropriate choice in PvP because the mothership core will be out before they can get there, and Zealots cannot shoot up, so it cannot defend itself from the mothership core. Let's take a look and see what happens next here. Oh, a quick Stargate going down from Liquid MaNa, a proxy Stargate in the bottom left quadrant here. It is a fairly short fly distance over here to Trap's base, and we're going to see if Trap's probe can scout around and see if he can figure out what's going on. He sees the 2 gas, he sees the gateway, he sees the cybernetics core, he doesn't see any other tech, so he's checking all the corners here, trying to see, is there a Twilight Council? Is there a robo facility? What do I need to expect from MaNa here? Does not see anything in the main base, and I'm wondering if the probe is going to go ahead and try to figure out if there's that proxy pylon somewhere. Yes, it looks like he's heading on a fairly straight course to the bottom left. He might actually see the Stargate. No, he's taking a quick turn back to the right again. We'll keep an eye on that probe. MaNa has a scouting probe out, just kind of hanging around, not doing too much of anything, and not doing any scouting at all. So here we are at Liquid MaNa's base. We have an Oracle coming in. Mothership core from Trap. Did he scout that? Let's take a look real quick. No, he did not see that coming. He sent it out to scout, but wasn't able to see that Stargate. So here we have the Oracle coming in. We do have 2 Stalkers in the mineral line. I think Trap has a good idea of what's going on here. I believe these 2 Stalkers should be enough to chase off the Oracle. He'll probably get 2 or 3 probe kills here, though, so let's see what happens. Blink being researched in the meantime. Yes, 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills. 3 kills, getting chased away, and does get taken down by the Photon Overcharge. A nice pickup there from Trap, taking that Oracle before it could escape. So a bit of a forward pylon coming down from MaNa. Actually more of a defensive pylon just here at the natural. Any more Oracles? A Phoenix coming down here for Liquid MaNa. Might try to take down the mothership core. He knows that the Photon Overcharge is going to wear out here in just a minute. Some Stalkers coming up here from Trap, trying to take down this forward pylon from MaNa. Oh yes, it is a forward pylon. I get the... Yes, colors were confused there for a minute. But now I know what's going on. Trap does take down that forward proxy pylon very nicely. Good job by Trap. If we look at income, it is 23 to 20 harvesters in favor of Trap. He does have a minor income advantage, which I think was helped by the fact that he took that Oracle down. He was able to do some damage here defensively. So sniping down one of the Stalkers, Phoenix picking up one of the Stalkers for Trap, but then taking a couple shots there as well. More Stalkers warping in. And Blink is not quite finished yet. That will be a nice thing for Trap to have, just because Blink Stalkers are much, much better, more mobile than regular Stalkers, which is what MaNa has right now. So we will see what happens with these Stalkers, whether they go on the offensive. We do have a proxy pylon for Trap going down right in the middle of the natural for MaNa here. Scouting probe being taken down. That is pretty gutsy. Will it finish? Yes, it does finish. We're going to be able to warp in some Stalkers before it gets noticed and taken down. No, it doesn't look like there is. I don't know what exactly the point of that is. Or Oracle coming in right now across the bottom. There are 3 Stalkers, 1 Stalker warping in. I think it should be enough to handle this Oracle. Scouting around. Trap does finally see the proxy pylon, does finally find the proxy Stargate, and will destroy that very easily here. So Oracle swooping on in, going to check out what's going on, and is actually focusing down probes. Does manage to get, I think, a single two kills there, 2 probe kills. Gets chased away with 10 HP. Not interested in that fight anymore. It's going to kind of hang out, try to regen some of its shields. Proxy pylon going down from MaNa, getting destroyed. And we have, coming up here, some Stalkers for Trap sitting at the front door. The units tab shows 10 Stalkers to 6, which is an advantage here for Trap. If he can get up, and especially with his Blink, before MaNa's Blink is finished, he might be able to win this game out right here in the next couple of minutes. We'll see what happens, though. The Stalkers are gathering. It is a fairly large, intimidating group. 2 more coming up as well. We don't have anything really to spot the high ground. Oracle swooping back in, trying to get some more drone probe kills, able to do so, and then escapes, recognizing a photon overcharge would be dangerous. We are sniped down. The Phoenix goes down here at the front, blinking the wounded Stalkers to the back. MaNa does not have that ability to get those Stalkers away, so another one goes down. A third one goes down there. We blink back. Again, it looks like a small Stalker advantage here. 4 Stalkers to, looks like 8 Stalkers there, which is pretty nice, sniping another Stalker and then pulling back. Just doing enough damage where it's good, but the Oracle now up to 6 kills, 7 kills before it finally dies. So I think Trap was too focused on the micro here at the front door of MaNa. Wasn't really paying attention to that. Oracle was able to get in and get several kills. It is now 20-21. MaNa has the Harvester advantage, and Trap is now taking his expansion. So he feels like he did enough damage to the Stalker count of MaNa that he can safely take his expansion, no big deal. He didn't actually take down the Stargate, though. I wonder if that might be a mistake on his part, if MaNa came back and powered it again, maybe brought some more Oracles over or a couple of Void Rays. I'm not sure what the plan is. Trap also has an Immortal. Again, Immortals do a big time damage against Stalkers if they can stay alive long enough. I think last game I made the mistake of saying that the Immortals would play a huge part for Trap. But really, MaNa just came in and sniped those down immediately before they could get any shots off at all. I mean, 1 or 2 shots from each of those Immortals is all they really got. And then we hop on in, and they were dead, and then the Stalker count for MaNa just overwhelmed Trap, and that was it. So here comes a push from MaNa. He recognizes he doesn't have an expansion. He needs to win the game here. We have a few sentries, which is going to help split up that army, although Blink is finished from MaNa. We'll see if this Immortal can stay alive a little bit longer than the last game. Here we are gathered up. Let's zoom out and see if this attack on the ramp is going to be a big deal. And here we go. Immortal in the back, getting some shots off. And yes, MaNa recognizes I'm not getting up that ramp. I am down on the economic advantage. 28-21. I don't have my expansion yet. There's no way I'm getting up there with the sentries and the Immortal in the back, and the equal Stalker count as well. So, well, fairly equal. I think he had a couple more, but again, these units made more of a difference. So that is game 2, and it did in fact go to Trap. So he evens up the series 1-1, and MaNa and Trap game 3 will be coming up next.